So today in Ultimate Team, EA have given us a special UCL Player Moments item. We have the 86 rated Emil Forsberg, who has been given a pretty nicely boosted item, to be honest, and it's very much reminding me of the League player Mollet that's been released. So and I'm going to imagine that these cards are relatively similar. If you just look at the card stats, you can see exactly what I mean. Anyway, in today's video, we're going to complete the SBC to get this guy, and then obviously we're going to try him out to see if he's worth it. You actually need 2 SBCs to get this guy, so let's see what they are. You need an 84 overall squad with a Bundesliga player and 80 chem, and you also need an 85 rated team with an inform. Ooh, that seems a bit more expensive than I was expecting, to be honest, but let's get it done, and let's get this guy in the club. Yeah, would like to hear from you guys in the comments though. What do you guys make of his price? Okay, so for the Bundesliga SBC, this is what we will be submitting. Now, I do not advise copying this squad. I've got a bunch of untradables in here, which are going to keep the cost down for me in theory. But yeah, I can't imagine this would be the cheapest way to complete this SBC, so something to bear in mind there. And then for the top form SBC, we're going to go with a Serie A theme side and then Inform Galaxy as my inform requirement. He's an untradable, so I'm just happy to throw him in, as are a bunch of the other players. So once again, not necessarily saying this is the cheapest way to complete the SBC, but it's just the way that I'm going to do it with some of the untradables that I have stored in my club. And now that is done, we get Forsberg, who has just been dumped into my team. We didn't get a walkout scene. That was strange. I was expecting one, but apparently it's not coming today. But welcome to the club, 86 rated Forsberg. Okay, so this is the team we're going to be slotting Forsberg in, a really creative Bundesliga squad. So yeah, I'm sure it'll do a job. I'm sure he will fit in it nicely. 4-star on this card, medium work rates, and some pretty nice in-game attributes to discuss. As you can see, plenty of dark greens, which is obviously very pleasing. He's obviously been given a pretty significant boost compared to his non-inform item. In fact, let's pull that up right now. So as you can now see, there have been some very big attributes boost, and the biggest one actually being coming in the head and accuracy department, where he's been given a massive plus 42. And look at that shooting. It's really good to see the plus 14s and 15s in there, and the pace as well, the plus 13s. Very nice boost in my opinion. Definitely looks to be a very usable attacking midfielder now. So where do we begin with these stats? Well, let's begin with what chem style I've applied. I've applied the Hunter chem style because I thought, you know what, his dribbling and passing already look to a very good standard. Let's give him a big boost in the pace department, and what comes with that is a nice shooting boost as well. So in theory, this guy could actually do quite well as a striker, so maybe that could be an option for some people. Am I saying play him at striker? No, but I'm saying he could be an option there, especially with the stats that he does indeed have, because 85 finishing, 85 shot power, and 83 composure certainly is not bad. He's also got really good attack positioning of 89, and his passing stats look very nice too. 91 short passing, 80 long passing, and 87 vision. The guy should be able to distribute really well. And then the dribbling department looks really solid too. Good balance of 89, really nice ball control of 90, and a pretty good in-game dribbling rating of 87. Physically as well, not looking too bad either. 81 stamina, not amazing but not terrible, and 68 strength and 70 aggression. Once again, not amazing but definitely not awful. So all in all, on paper, I think this card looks great. So let's get into some matches and let's see if he performs as well as some of these stats do indeed suggest. Oh, in the first matchup, it's a full Premier League side, and a very good full Premier League side at that as well. Inform Zaha, Bruno Fernandes, Martial, One to Watch Party, and the new rule breakers, Eric Laporte as well. So yeah, very good team, and a very good backline too. Lerma finds Forsberg. Forsberg's got a chance to slide that ball through for Hwang Hee-chan now. Can we open up the scoring here? We cannot. It's not a great shot, but nice chance created there. Ball's inside. Here's a chance for Forsberg, who's going to pull it back. Nice. Oh, that was a good finesse as well. And an even better save matched by Edison. Oh, Forsberg. Oh, he's absolutely annihilated whoever that was. I think it's actually Tom's Party, but then I tried to push the ball too far forward and we've lost possession. My bad. Oh, interesting bit of link up here. Forsberg dinks it through for Mane. Mane returns the favour. Can we open up a chance for a shot? Yes, we can, and there's a goal as well. He's actually done really well to get the shot away, and that is 1-1. Chance maybe on the break now. Forsberg sees the run, and he's slid it through for Mbappe. Now we do have a chance to break, although we've got a lot of players in pursuit. But we should. Forsberg Can he flick that through? Yes, he can, but Mane, oh, he's quick. He's just not that quick. Nice. Oh, Mane's done well to get the ball off to him, but Gomez just absolutely monstered Forsberg there. Straight to the floor. Well, the half-time whistle has blown, and yeah, it's been one of them first halves. There's been a bit of action, but nothing really too much to show you guys. It's just been end-to-end, and Forsberg not being involved maybe as much as I would like, but hopefully in the second half we can get him a bit more on the ball. Forsberg now has the opportunity to clear. We're going to go for a long ball over the top, which Mane will actually get on the end of. We do have the chance to break now. Can we actually just score from this angle? Oh, no, we cannot. Joe Gomez denies. Nice, Forsberg. Picking up the ball there. Can we get past the man here? We've got past Partey. Can we dink that ball through? Oh, probably tried a bit too much there. A simple through ball probably would have been a better option, but that's my error, not that of the player. Lerma slides the ball into Forsberg, who's made some good space for himself, and he's finished it as well. Very tidy finish off the spin as well. And 3-1 up. I feel like the game is ours to lose. And there is full time. The game ends in a 3-2 scoreline. A much tighter game than I initially anticipated, but we got the job done. And Forsberg, on debut, got himself 2 goals, which is obviously very pleasing to see. Did not actually like the look of the ping on this game, but hopefully the game is going to be fine. He's got plenty of special cards in his starting 11. Rule breakers Royce. He's also got informed Delaney, who I have not seen a lot of this year, but I can tell you from experience is very, very good. But he isn't on full chem. He's also got Stindl up front. I get the feeling this guy might start the game with some subs, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. Nice interception. Oh, Forsberg doing the job of Lerma. They appear to have switched roles for a moment. Tufati links up with Forsberg, who gets the ball to Mbappe. Mbappe threads it back through. Here's a chance for the Swede. Oh, and that's a great finish too. Right in the top corner. I won't lie, when I first took off the shot, for some reason I thought he was going to sky that. Instead, perfect placement, top corner, keeper given no chance. Ooh, I can sense an opportunity here. Forsberg does well. Slides the ball through for Sadio Mane, who's got a chance. Can he make it 2? No, denied by Delaney. It's another game where at half-time we are going in at the break with the scores level at 1 apiece. Nice. Forsberg keeps possession there. Links up with Mbappe. Threads it through. Oh, that's a great through ball for Mane. Please score that. That's a great goal. What a start to the second half. The full attack just linking up brilliantly there. Here we go. Picks it up. Links up with the attack. I need some runners. Somebody help me. Ball is through. Chance Forsberg. Can he get on the end of it? He can, but I think it took a touch off the keeper. In fact, no, the shot's gone wide. I don't actually know what's happened there. Well, that game's just come to an end, and I won't lie, absolutely, I don't know how I've lost that game. I truly don't. I wish I could show you the full match and you'd understand what I mean. I don't know. The game was just so weird, and my players didn't feel like they were sprinting. I think I showed the clip. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm not going to get too worked up. Like FIFA 21, it's a mess. Anyway, Forsberg, how was he in this game? He was decent, to be honest, in the first half. But in the second half, just didn't get involved as much as I would have liked, to be honest. But still, 2 goal involvements definitely wasn't too bad in that match. Right then, after a few more games with Emil Forsberg in the team, it's time for me to give my verdict, my review of the item. And ultimately, I think this is a good attacking mid item. It's got plenty of positives about it, but it's also got a couple of negatives, which do indeed hold it back, which of course we're about to discuss. So let's go. Pace, first of all, quick for a midfielder. Happy with that area of his game. Obviously, the Hunter Chem style did help out with that a lot as well, so something to note there. Really did like his shooting. I think for a mid, his shooting is brilliant. I like the fact that he can finish really well. He's got good shot power, and also he's a threat from distance. And with him having that 4-star weak foot, he can go off of either foot as well, which is obviously very, very nice. His positioning, though, I didn't think was too great, despite the attack positioning stat. He's got medium wear rates, and he doesn't push forward as much as other attacking mids, so stay forward attacking instruction on him could be beneficial in my opinion. Now we come on to the passing, which I won't lie, I'm a bit disappointed in overall. Now, I say this because I found it to be a bit inconsistent. First of all, his short passing's fine, happy with that. It's his through balls. 1 minute they were brilliant, the next minute they were just weren't that great, and that was very, very frustrating, and that's not ideal in a team where he's going to be your main distributor. So, yeah, definitely not saying his passing is bad. That is not what I'm saying, because I think his short passing is great, and I think his crossing is to a good standard too. But his through balls, although they can be great, weren't always, and that is a bit of a shame. But still good passer of the ball. I just wish he was a bit more consistent with his through balls. Dribbling is another area where he's relatively strong. He definitely isn't the most agile of dribblers, but he's still very, very good with possession. He's got a good first touch, and he is relatively easy to control of the ball. But it's when you're doing them quick turns that maybe he doesn't feel as easy to manoeuvre as some of the other maybe more smaller and agile attacking mids. Physically now, stamina kind of let him down in some areas for me. Now, that could definitely be a playstyle thing. I like to run with my cams a lot, and I like to score with them a lot, so he was on the ball quite a bit, so he did tie it a bit more, maybe unnaturally than he would for someone else. But obviously that is playstyle dependent. If you like to get your cams on the ball a lot, you may have that same issue, but if you just pass with them, then maybe you won't, so just something to note there. And the strength and aggression, to be honest, I thought that was pretty much as the stats suggest. He's got 68 strength and 70 aggression, which are not bad or great either way. You saw in the footage, he at one point put Partey on the floor, who's a very strong player, and then a few clicks later, he got floored himself by Joe Gomez, so yeah, you can kind of get an idea of what's going on there. In terms of aerial ability, although he's had a big heading upgrade, ultimately he still doesn't have good jumping, and he's not particularly that tall, so he just doesn't win too many aerial battles, but when he does, his heading is fairly accurate. But let's wrap things up then. All in all, I think it's a good attacking mid card, and it will definitely benefit people who run with a Bundesliga side at this stage of the game, but ultimately, I just don't think this card's worth putting 100k into right now, especially with the amount of player SBCs we're getting at the moment. I do believe this is a very good card, but I just wouldn't advise people to do the SBC unless you're a big fan of the player or the team, to be honest, because, as I say, we're getting so many player SBCs lately, and also Footmas, or whatever the Christmas promo is coming up soon, and we normally get a bunch of new player SBCs there, so I would advise saving your coins for the time being, if I'm being honest. Also, this card is very similar to the League Player Molly, which you can unlock in objectives for free, so yeah, I just don't think this card is great value for money. It's still a good card, but not great value for money, so unless you know you're going to use it for definite, I'd probably avoid it, but if you feel like you'll get a lot of use out of it, then go for it, it's your coins. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 86 rated Emil Forsberg. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like on it. Questions in the comments below, I'll answer them as quickly as I can. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next